Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream, Holy State Night. This is gonna be the overall conclusion for both campaigns of Dawn of War 2, the classic one, and House Rising campaign. So the expansion of Dawn of War 2. Sadly, Dawn of War 2 Retribution isn't connected with Dawn of War 2 classic game, so you have to buy the Retribution, which is a different game despite being the same game, to play Retribution, whereas having Dawn of War and the rest faction, whereas having Dawn of War 2 and House Rising splits the community, so that's a huge negative. Now, the campaign, now let's go back to the topic. The only good thing about this game is something that it's not that much important in a game, it's the campaign, the single player. It's not that the important part of the game, guys. The important part is multiplayer. Now, let's just load the bridge. As I already shown you, they have added tons of, and I like this score system more than House Rising, because this one is the speed and this one is how much you kill. How much speed and stay alive, and warrior collected, territory secured, 11, defended missions 27 to 12 out of 27. I managed to make them all almost as maximum score, you see, the best way I could. Now, what happened? Let's check this out. Currently with this, here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, all the territories in Meridian, and this is the map of the final mission.
Commander, your cruiser will punch its way into the mass of smaller...
Apart from the ones you are wearing, is this item here at the end of the last mission when you import, nothing else. Now, that's a problem for you should be able to... Let's say you lose a ship because of the story, okay, you should be able to transport items from this ship into Retribution. The transportation takes, I would love for them to have this, it's for another human Terminator, for the option. It's one of the best teleporters I found, apart from that. It gets here, accessory, the commander item. So, they take 1 day to be teleported. And then if you wanted to bring them back, they would take 1 day to come back, so that you wouldn't be able to use them on the current mission that you were, the deployment of that day. So that would be the cost of moving the items. But you would be able to save, because you can't lose the inventory, guys. That was horrible. I lost all the inventory in House Rising importing it, because you just lose them. That's the campaign, that's happened. That's horrible, that's a terrible call. It doesn't reward good play. In fact, it harms good play because you don't get the reward. It doesn't make any sense. Now, as you see, I managed to have all the territories in the game. I am currently orbiting stuff on Primaris. Okay, Meridian. Let's travel to Meridian. I still have all the territories here, and Calderis, let's travel to Calderis. And I have all the territories, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the territories here, so I managed to have everything. I have all strategic assets. This is the base building of the campaign, which is something that I like. It's a very smart game development, so instead of just building, like how it was in Dawn of War 1, Soulstorm, where you could build build the same buildings all the time. Now you have them this way, and it's much better. You have to capture them, you have to defend them, it's much better. Now also, all these abilities, very, very useful. Even the energy, all the trees here. It all depends on what you want to do with them. All is very useful. So, now as I said, they have added the abilities. and they didn't put them in multiplayer. That's why the multiplayer died, because there was no point. It's not the bridge. There was nothing to play, guys. There was nothing without the abilities. This game doesn't exist. It was supposed to be a game of abilities. So they added the abilities and then removed them from the game in multiplayer. So what to play? That's why the game died. It's not about the balance, guys. Forget about balance. The game would be balanced around the abilities. They removed the abilities and there was no game. That's simple. Now some will say it would be overpowered. No, it wouldn't be overpowered because everything will have its own. Every faction has its own abilities, so it wouldn't be overpowered. That's the case. Now, I was wondering if what I did with this tree was actually though the assault jump gains special bonuses. Faster, the other games more positive channels, the effect. The thing is, the chapter fury reducible tools of all nearby allies. Now this works if you need to cast this first, then use the ability to get the reduction. If you have already used the ability, then you don't get the reduction. You get the reduction by the time you use it, if it was active or not. This is pretty good, so I don't regret. I wonder what would be the bonuses of this, but I'm fine with this. I don't regret putting points on this. It's pretty good. Seriously, pretty good. Actually, this is one of the best conquests I made. Go with this, like this is Thaddeus, for something to and then have these guys just like you see here. The bonus until this level is pretty good. This bonus active. Until this level are pretty good. This bonus active. I don't need that stern guard actually. And I don't need the melee because with the Terminators, the power fists, they stun enemy vehicles. You don't just, if they get close, you hit them in melee with all the squads. So I do need this as well. There is the bonus on certain side. This, as well as this. So pretty useful. And this here looks. Obviously, this screen is down, but there is no difference in this because I'm using Female Terminator. Now, this would be useful in trains as he's stationary. So, but the thing is, if I have gone for this, I won't have this strong option that knocks back his target that he's when you're using strength. It's pretty useful. Now, this does synergize well with because I'm going to skill them. I'll try to have his attacks synergize well with this gain energy of every kill I make. They synergize well. It depends how you want to play, how you want to go with this. But I'm fine as I make them. And here's the other bonus. So all this and this with the bonus of this one, that all this synergy. Just remove after casting this. Sometimes you have to have them all active, of course, to make this work. And be careful to run the furnace. So the litanies of this one, this item, is pretty useful if you want to bring it. It's pretty useful. So it's something that maybe you could just skip this. Don't bring the House Rising because I got it from Dawnward to Glass campaign, and bring the one that does 20% damage reduction. There are 3 or 4 shields that do damage reduction by 20%, and I accidentally salvaged one. So maybe you want to drop this from that shield. The other shield I'm talking about. Now sadly this guy doesn't get an extra volley, it only goes for grenades. It doesn't go for example for the Sigismund barrage is for avenues. There is barrage, artillery strike and cyclone missiles. This guy gets this bonus only for grenades. So that's a pretty good synergy, it's a very good character development. Now as you see, I made every mission possible. Didn't miss anything, even though I have a few days to do. I would like to see the defense missions back. They were pretty cool to be in the game. They removed them from here, made it more simple. They shouldn't have, because the thing is, the difficulty to play is normal, the sergeant difficulty. It's not to play it on primer, there is no point. Okay. So if you want to go primer, sure, it's your choice, go primer. But that's why people were complaining about defense missions being ultra hard. I even made the defense missions in primer, but the normal difficulty is the real game. Also, in the end of the game,
Commander, the demon Ulkar is manifesting in the ruins of Keep Selenon. This was once the grandest of our chapter keeps. Now, the Black Legion infests its ruins. Eliphaz's forces are well entrenched.
As making all the missions, like I said, possible. Don't miss any. Now, suddenly there are no defense missions here. So if I travel, the territories won't get any available missions once I've made them. So guys, now the ability of the campaign, this campaign very good campaign, entertaining, very nice campaign to play, very enjoyable, and it has the skills that they're supposed to make this game. It has the skills, I mean, for the characters. Also, if you go corruption, you lose some of these abilities. It's the thing you know. It's not. Hold on, let me see what it does. Yeah, so being here, but both energy. This gives me energy and energy regeneration, which sadly I lose the bonus of this. Now this global ability. Range damage, it's used corruption, so it's corruption. Now, automatically sprays while under attack and triggers clear out in while close combat. Stimulus and other healing abilities have reduced effect on him. Okay, yeah, he doesn't get much healing. But you don't need to unlock this, I guess. But this is much stronger. Okay, μπορεί να πας μέσα, δεν μπορώ να κόφτω. Μπορείς να πας μέσα, παρακαλώ, δεν μπορώ. So you lose this, some of this. You don't lose them all, but you lose some of this. Now, this. So you don't need to unlock sprint or clear out. You don't need to unlock this. Sprints automatically. Now, this for example, reduce challenge because of unit abilities and the cooldown of corrupt abilities. The unit's other abilities have other abilities take significantly longer cooldown, however. Okay, so this is, I guess, a global or something, or just affects him. Manifests, or cases, and expedited of health. Enemies causing close proximity, bleed. Okay, and what's this? Fire frenzy. Becomes fire frenzy. Summon to syringe damage steadily increases. If he runs out of energy, fire frenzy drains his health. Okay, the fire frenzy, but I don't think you get, you lose some abilities. You lose this, and this as well, of course, you lose this. Let's see what this guy is doing. When in battle with demons, regeneration. deflect all damage done to him. Okay, so this is useful if you fight bosses. Evolve his attacker. It's useful. Ability in range. Send target enemy into blind range or hit the cast. Use on allied. This ability becomes their effect aura if taunt is unlocked. Reduces the enemy range of units' abilities. Okay, so it affects all units. The ability of units other abilities takes longer. The units' abilities, okay, so I guess the citizen barrage ability and the barrage, cycle barrage gets reduced because maybe, I don't know, some of the abilities. Unable to become temporary barrage will get hit with every enemy kill that with normal error in the attack and normally have damage you. Alright then, mark of knowledge. Okay. Of course you lose the synergy as you see because this changes. A state with heals him, damage their berries, and drastically slows his movement. You lose this, like I said, you lose abilities. Now what's this? You gain health when you can teleport or jump. Lose the bloodbath. Skin of steel, the other obvious weapon separated melee damage. After security becomes unfalsified and now also drains from nearby enemies. Okay, unfalsified. Okay, so you lose this synergy, like I remember. Okay, this is safe for everything. Raptor assault attack, some because Raptor is not some teleport silver is gun for myself. And the more variations are storing for nothing. But you are so you see you lose the ability, some of it you lose some security, you lose ability. So I mean it changes your troops, so it's good that it did it this way. What is this? Yeah, we stand with tables. This when the morale of the enemies. Global ability, global capacity to submit full kettle for the squad is used for us. Okay. Reduce the ability. So we can ability to perform a sweeping strike, damaging dealing massive damage to targets in a wide area from the commander. And call for blood, which sends allies and friends. Blood again in power with every strike. They become empowered to add some downside damage, but losing health during this ability. Of course you lose this, like I said, you lose the synergy. So it's good, you play it, you make other this is useful also, but depends what you are. I prefer to do this. Also I made a mistake, this is very useful for the mission when you have to take out the space marine quarters, don't kill all the enemies. I just fucked it up for that mission. I should have brought the orbital to just kill it, just teleport the commander and you can do it as fast as possible. I took 80 cents, that was the only method I should have brought the turret. So has no this kind of ability, house ability, so what's this? Storing health. Ah, this is the health he gains. Alcoholic vigor. Restore energy. Alright. Reduces the energy cost of units abilities. What's this? Okay, he's got a different type of ability, this guy. What's this? Burning hatred. But damaging nearby Sora may now use the forbidden tome of flame. Alright. There are whispers. He hears rarely with every kills an enemy. Although he's slightly more vulnerable to damage himself, he may now use it for the tome of subjugation. Alright. So you take control of the enemies, essentially. Torment. Replenish whenever one lot of your Space Marine is killed. Generate the forbidden tome of chains and mark of seeds. Margaret. Okay, so you lose some skills, you lose the synergy, but you play with, it changes your squad, so you get different squads, different play styles. So that's how they put chaos into the game. Also, if you want to gain level, you just do the final mission all the time and you can reach the mall maximum level. Of course, you won't be able to use some of the gear, so you can't use the uncorrupted gear if you use, if you go corrupted, you can't wield them, you can't wield them. I think you can't use these purple unique ability items also in some of the blues. Like I said, I don't remember exactly how it goes. So they put tons of abilities in the campaign and removed them from multiplayer. I don't know how they did that. I mean, what they were thinking. Now this sword is the one I carried since the Dawn of War 2 Classic campaign. It's a very useful overall sword, but the one I'm using gives more damage to house and some more armor, which is pretty useful. Now you may drop this, you don't necessarily need the stimulant in a mission, and you go for the orbital reinforce, because you regenerate health after you finish a combat, so reinforcing your squads sometimes is more important. Of course, it's your call what you're gonna do. So guys, the conclusion. As I was saying, the only problem this game has is they removed the abilities from the multiplayer. There was no game to play then. They put some abilities on the commanders and some in forms of global, but they removed tons of abilities, so that's why this game in multiplayer is horrible. The only good thing in this game is the single player, and it's a shame because the multiplayer is the most important thing in the game. Very enjoyable campaign to play. Now these are my favorite items. I remember the iron cage and this sort of. There are other armors better, like this, for example, to put on the commander. But I don't. I prefer to have my commander like this. I remember since the first time I played this game, the first time I completed the campaign, I have tried to go for a corrupted campaign, but I got bored of it. I didn't like it. I didn't like, not my preference. I mean, I didn't like the objectives that I had to do in the missions, and because playing with the if you go and play with if you have to play, you are forced to play in a certain way, which I didn't like it. So I didn't finish the I didn't suddenly complete the entire campaign in a house form. So, but I played them. I got the unlocks. I unlocked them, and I stopped. I guess. Don't remember. I think I stopped at Judgment of Carrion somewhere there. I didn't like it. Not my preference. So So guys, this is the problem with this game. They removed the abilities from multiplayer. They were worried about the game being balanced and they destroyed the game. And it wouldn't be balanced, guys. They would just. It has to do with the player, how you, when you time your abilities, how you position yourself around the map. So it wouldn't have been balanced, because now, it's even now there is no game. Okay, it's far worse. So guys, that's the overall conclusion. You can get this game on sales because it's an old game. Okay, don't pay full price on this old game. You can get this game on sales, and you're gonna have tons of fun playing the campaign. Of course, it's not easy. Okay, I made it look easy because I have one of the both campaigns. I mean, I made them. So the defense missions also I made them look easy, but they're not. You're gonna have tons of fun. Try the single player mode. Don't bother with multiplayer. And about the Retribution campaign. Don't play the campaign of Retribution. It's terrible. It's totally terrible. As good. Consider how good this Dawn of War 2 and Dawn of War 2 House Rushing campaigns are. Dawn of War 2 Retribution is the opposite. It's that worse. It's such worse. It was supposed to be designed for Imperial Guard, I think, but they also put enemy factions to do the same missions. It's terrible. So don't bother with campaign of Dawn of War 2 Retribution. Play the multiplayer there because it's active here. I see I'm gonna go. Let's go find a game. There is no. Okay, I don't have the DLC faction. It's not DLC skin. Okay, what should I? Let me consider picking a fighter. What hero should I bring? I guess. Like 7 would be useful. The mage can. Oh, he can't reinforce. The mage can't reinforce. It's not the elite mode. I was confused. Thought that it was the elite mode, but I'll pick the plague champion. Okay. Let's go head to head. You will see the game. This game here is dead. You're not gonna start the game. This is just the lobby that we create, waiting for someone to join who is not going to join. You will see it takes forever. It's not going to start at all. This game's multiplayer is dead. Dawn of War 2 Retribution. You'll get to play some custom matches on the lobbies there. Has some activity. I mean, not much. So this game is just for single player. So guys, as I was saying, it says it found the game, but it didn't find just us searching. You will love playing this campaign. You will hate playing this multiplayer. So only play the campaign of these games. Okay, you see, let's search a bit more. You will see this game's multiplayer is dead. There is no one playing it. And let's go back, custom games. You see, there is no one in the custom games. And let's go again to the ranked Black Legion. Okay. But we will find nothing. What are our statistics? Okay, we have here 3 wins with heroes. There is none. This is bugged, guys. There is no commander, Lictor Alpha, and have Space Marines. It's bugged, so let's check this. It says Lictor Alpha, there is no. leveling is also all this time, and I get to play how many games? 3 games. Yeah, I couldn't find the game players to play. So this is it. Thanks all for watching, guys. I hope this is helpful. Be well all, and see you in the next cast.